guys, welcome to week 3. This week we're going to start our discussion on New York State policies and standards. We're going to explore the history of English language education in the U.S. We're going to review the blueprint for ELS that outline the broad goals that we're working towards in the New York State. And we're also going to review the Part 154 summary that details the blueprint for ELS and how we put it into practice in New York State. So Lau versus Nichols is the Supreme Court decision that guarantees English language education. Here's a link to the blueprint for the ELS and the CR 154. Now this is a PowerPoint and it's a summary of the Commissioner's Regulations Part 154. I really recommend as you read through this you make yourself a chart because it's a very dense document and I think you'll remember points of it and want to return back to, oh, I remember I'm guaranteed a certain amount of professional development by my district. How much was that? What percent of my PD this year should I be focused in English language learners? So I would really recommend that. Now the blueprint for ELS, the Part 154, and the materials we're going to read next week are housed on the Office of Bilingual Education and World Languages website in New York State, OBEWL. Now, I would suggest you spend some time this week just looking around this website. Once you get here, you'll pick, are you looking into world languages or bilingual education and English as a new language? Remember, we're aiming for bilingual education in New York State. We want students to be learning content in both their first language and second language. That's not really feasible in a lot of situations if you only have one student or if you can't find the teachers for it. But if there are 20 or more students who speak the same language, same first language, they are guaranteed bilingual education by New York State. Now, an issue that has occurred and is still occurring is how do you find a certified teacher in certain languages? So alongside bilingual education, we also have English as a new language, which is what we're learning more and more about in this course. So here's that blueprint for success we're reading. Here's different bilingual glossaries. These are wonderful. They're for a lot of different content areas, so I would share this with content teachers that you have in your district, that they can hop on here, because if somebody can just quick understand something in their first language, you don't have to spend as long trying to get them to understand the vocabulary word in their second language. Here's all of the different school resources for students with interrupted formal education, information about our RBERNs, different options, notification letters, home language questionnaires we're going to talk a lot about next week. Here's different resources for you that I would play around in. Here's different parent resources, including the orientation videos. So one thing is each year or when a student enrolls in the district, they are guaranteed an orientation so that they can understand their rights for students, for their student and their family. So New York State put together orientation videos in different languages to help us, because if you need to explain something and the parents speak Karen, you need a video resource to help you with that. All right, so spend some time on this website. It'll help you. It just has wonderful, wonderful resources. And then this week, remember to do your reading reflection, submit your group discussion summary, and then complete at least 2 hours of tutoring. Talk to you soon.